Should look like a human, not a seal, please. Or at least so I can see. It shouldn't be like the sun. That's a little better, I guess, but
there we go. Welcome, gang, to the 282nd Per Jangers and Wallhangers Media Network presentation, if I'm not wrong. Welcome to Lugnutz.
welcome, folks. Ford is cracking down. Avoid the Lincoln Aviator 2020 at all costs. Seriously. Consumer Electronics Show. What? Chevy goes electric. Fisker embraces radar. Hyundai's Boston Dynamics and more.
Play on my channel. Drive on Lugnutz.
Drive on Lugnutz right over here to pjandwh.com, where you're going to find all the crazy luggy nutty moments right up top, as well as Walljanger Gaming. Right over here, Monday to Friday, you will find Big Brother streaming Elder Scrolls Skyrim.
Yep. Currently in Solstheim.
Solstheim.
Doing Solstheim stuff. Going to do the Dwemer underwater city puzzle thing.
Okay. Underwater seas are always fascinating.
Sort of. A lot of pumping.
Okay. And every Sunday, you'll see me pumping through the Old Republic. And right now I'm on Terrace. I had a lot of fun today, and I will be coming back every Sunday, just like Big Brother, every Monday to Fridays, 3 to 5-ish.
Well, pumping, dumping, and cracking on down to this first story.
Oh.
We have Ford.
Yeah, man.
So the Ford Lightning is coming out, and Ford released, well, they didn't release, an internal memo telling dealers to stop scamming people out of their money. Dealers are calling you up and saying, if you'd like to keep your reservation, you're going to have to give me some money, like $1,000.
No.
As a random amount. Ford says this makes them look bad.
Would you believe that? Wow.
I could be paraphrasing, but makes them look bad, amongst other things.
Makes you look like a jackass.
Yeah. Oh, but wait, there's more. Ford has a super secret special surprise for this untested technology.
Oh, yeah?
Luckily, untested technology never goes wrong, right?
Never.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to like get rid of it after the first year.
No, you publish that shit the first second you make it. You don't test it. You don't put it anywhere in an enclosed space where a lot of loved ones are.
Well, if you remember, the Ford GT
briefly
also offered a no-sale provision to be signed at the time of the purchase. This means if there are problems with it, with this untested technology, you're stuck with it. You're smoldering ash of a car.
So, buyer beware?
Yeah. Well, this memo was leaked by the F-150 Gen 14 Owners Forum. They leaked the super secret memo.
It just hit me. It's the lightning.
Yeah. It's the lightning, and luckily, we have
It will hit you like a flash of fucking lightning.
Yes.
But the Ford company never has issues with their cars.
That's right. Unlike this next story. Wait. Isn't Ford owned by Lincoln owned by Ford? Lincoln, Ford, and Mercury?
Yeah. All that poisonous shit.
This doesn't look good.
Ooh.
So the Lincoln Aviator 2020 has a lot of issues.
Yeah.
Which is basically, I'll summarize, the whole car. the whole car are the issues. So the Consumer Report gave it a reliability survey where they test it, give it a good whipping, and it got 18 out of 100. It finished dead last.
Look, I know on this podcast it does seem like we shit on American cars.
No, I like to highlight American
that was my whole
cars
statement.
often that are good, but don't buy this specific Lincoln is the only one because you see those old Lincolns still driving around. Some of them.
Yeah. I mean, there are certain American cars that were built right.
One.
Just
They
not
said,
this one.
so there are specific issues with the power equipment and accessories. These are the major issues. So the accessories are cruise control, clock, warning light, body control module, keyless entry, wiper motor, washer, tire pressure monitor, interior, exterior lights, horn gauges, 12-volt power plug, USB power port, security system, engine starter, heaters, cooling seats, heating, and the steering wheel.
And welcome to Luminous Tater.
Hey, buddy. Thanks for joining us.
From the Mac plays.
Whatever
earlier.
you do not buy a Lincoln Aviator 2020.
No,
These are all the areas where they say there are problems.
Yeah.
Big problems. But it gets worse. Those are only the major problems in, say, starting the engine and everything.
I would call starting
there's
not being able
more.
to start the engine a major problem.
Well, there are also minor problems like major engine problems. That's a minor problem.
Major engine problems,
Cooling
are a minor
problems,
problem.
transmission problems, drive problems, fuel problems, electrical system problems, climate system problems. Oh, suspension, steering, exhaust, the paint, the body, and the electronics are shit too.
Why does this car seem like the status of America right now? Like nothing works.
Well, 2020 things didn't go well.
Apparently, especially for Lincoln.
Read how shit this car is over on the Ford Authority. But there is a bright, wonderful future ahead of us. We got a comment?
Yeah. He says, that whole car looks like statement. You thought so much of it you couldn't, but didn't stop think of you should. Oh, if. Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm not the best at reading comments, especially when that thing's like 5 feet away.
Yeah, they really didn't stop to think if they should. Maybe we shouldn't put out a 2020 if we can't do it properly.
Thank you for translating.
Yeah. Well, we have a brighter future to look forward to in this next story.
Thank God.
If the mic will stay. We have the annual Consumer Electronics Show coming that has come up, and we have several interesting things that have come up. Here we have automotive tech that you can expect to see going forward. Let's scroll down and see what we have.
Okay.
With this first one, Chevy is going electric with the Silverado electric vehicle, the next gen full-size pickup truck with a battery-powered range of 400 miles.
Now, I know how you feel about trucks. How do you feel about the bed?
That's a man's SUV. That's not a truck.
I mean, if you figure the bed starts here, right? And it goes to here.
Probably still
think
only
it's still a
6 foot.
6?
Still
Yeah.
only a 6-foot bed.
Yeah.
Expect to pay about $40,000.
Too much.
Chevy Bolt. Are you really ready to buy a sleek Chevy Silverado that supports DC fast charging, 350 kilowatts for 100 miles of range in 10 minutes? Chevy Bolt.
Yeah. A car can burn a lot in the 10 minutes.
Yeah. A lot of burning in 10 minutes. It's not that I don't believe you can do it, Chevy. It's just you have a bit of a track record, buddy.
I think that you have a problem with Chevy.
I don't think my car should catch fire. I'm just opposed
all
to
right.
cars.
I will side with you
fire.
there. It should not catch on fire. not even going to try your name, man, but thank you on the YouTube for watching. Or you're probably a bot. You know, you're probably a bot.
All the bots out there, too, thank you as well. But Fisker is going to embrace radar. They've announced a new digital radar technology for its new Ocean electric vehicle SUV.
Okay.
Fisker's integrating a pilot and advanced driver assistance system that has multiple cameras and sensors. It can sense vehicles up to 656 feet and pedestrians 262 feet in front of it. It has also a solar roof that will generate up to 2,000 miles of range in a year just from the sunlight.
Yeah.
I think this is the type of electric technology that we're all waiting for.
It really is, man. I mean,
For
getting that solar roof that can generate miles on top of it.
I think 2,000 miles in a year, you wouldn't have to plug that in that much.
You wouldn't, man. And then
wouldn't have
regenerative
to plug
braking
it in
on
that
top
much.
of that, and you start compounding these technologies, and that's how you get to iRobot.
It's almost at the lease level of solar recharge, which would be great.
Oh, man. Yeah, man. If you get to the lease level on that, then you'll have a whole new market open up.
Yeah, because if you can reach like a recharge rate of like 15,000 a year miles a year,
Well,
that would be great.
a lot like that customer was asking me. Where do you see the future of electric going? Fuck, that sounds really great for them.
There is all sorts of things.
If you're looking for all electric, why not?
Well, Fisk is going to start it, and everyone else will go there as well.
Wilson
Here's
Fisk.
another place that everyone else might like to go. As we scroll down, BMW has changes on their mind with color-changing paint. The iX Flow Tech will let owners change the color of their vehicle at the push of a button. We talked about this several weeks ago with BMW. And they've also, this is based on technology developed by E-Link.
As Sean Ennis says, America.
What makes this work is the same technology that's in your Amazon Kindle e-readers.
That's fascinating.
Yeah, the same sort of thing that lets you read and see, you'll now have on your car.
I mean, that's awesome, man. Equipping all that technology together to be able to have more of a functioning car. I think for the driver and the person, you know, I mean, you don't have to whip out your phone because you can just access everything right there.
Oh, yeah, it's
And
right there.
Then when you look at the HUD technology, having key access things pop up right in front of your face to where you can swipe right, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I find a lot of this technology, especially with BMW and this color-changing paint, it's so fucking fascinating.
Technology's great, especially when you scroll down.
Oh, God.
If you remember, not that long ago, Hyundai is talking about mobility. And what could they mean by mobility? If you remember, not that long ago, they bought a little company called Boston Dynamics.
Oh, shit, they did buy that,
Yes, they did. And here's how they're telling you why the Terminator can be in your home. One way or the other. They have ideas of passenger pods, robotic helpers, including four-legged bots that serve humans like nurses, and robot guard dogs.
Yeah, that's not Black Mirror at all.
No, it's not iRobot, Black Mirror.
Oh, Lord, save me, Jesus.
Avoid the first episode.
I thought I would die before this.
Seriously.
Oh, what the fuck? We weren't supposed to have the robot apocalypse.
No, it's coming. And
it's coming from fucking Hyundai.
And Boston Dynamics.
Hang on. BMW, like Audi, like, come on. Maserati, somebody else. Elon, anybody else want to usher in the robot apocalypse besides Hyundai?
Nah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Elon, he's going to build robots and they'll, whatever.
The robots are going to fall apart before they take over the world.
Everything's going to work out. Just look at this next story because we all need a blast from the past.
Okay.
Y2K. Does anyone remember Y2K?
Am I on the right side? No, I'm not.
No.
We were just on that
We're
story.
talking about Y2K.
Come on. Give me something. There we go. Y2K.
Hey, anyone remember Y2K?
Oh, briefly.
I do. Well, Honda owners that have car models between 2002 or 2004 and 2012, they're experiencing the glory days of Y2K. Your clocks and calendars are stuck in 2002.
Luminous Tater says Detroit Become Human is about to take a stand.
Yeah, it is. It's the robots are going to take over, and they're starting with Y2K. And who would you trust to fix it but the Japanese? But
Sure.
not so much. Honda and Acura models between 04 and 12 are stuck in the past, but Honda says they're working on it. It has something to do with code.
I'm sorry, you said 12?
It has something to do with code. 2004 to 2012.
I got a 12.
Yeah. You don't have the calendar, do you?
No, oh fuck!
Ah,
I
you're
got
fine.
a base model, man. They don't
It just
care about me.
affects the calendar. That's
Oh.
it. So you just
Oh my god, my calendar! Okay.
it matters to some people because
Yeah.
they think they could be going back in time. Do 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 do. Next story.
Okay.
Do you have a Toyota that you really love?
I used to.
Toyota says they will retrofit your car with the latest tech.
All right.
Starting in Japan for now, they will add features of all driver aids like blind spots, rear alerts, and similar features, stopping features to your car from the past.
Oh, that's awesome. That is so fucking Back to the Future, man.
You have to go to Japan to get it, but I'm sure
If you're
someone
rich
here
enough,
would do it.
you are watching this podcast and saying, I am doing that right fucking now. And I'm asking you, why the fuck are you watching this podcast?
Because they want to see the next story and this cool concept.
Why does Japan have the cool stuff? I don't know, Luminous Tater. They also have Luminous
Radiation.
Taters, but that's...
Our standard answer is radiation.
yeah,
and they
also
eat a lot of
because of that.
fish.
Yeah.
Odd fish, like, I don't know.
Cod? Catfish? I don't know what kind of fish they have. Koi fish.
We don't need to look at the photo. We can go on to the next story,
Yes.
which should be about Mercedes.
Of course.
Mercedes has a concept that will go 620 miles on a single charge.
Oh, wow.
The EQXX.
That's impressive.
Not only will it go 620 miles on a single charge, it looks fantastic. It's made from mushroom fibers, ground up cacti, and trash,
I'm sorry.
and food scraps, recycled all the way.
Say that again.
It's made from sustainable materials, ground up mushroom fibers, cacti, trash, food scraps, and such.
All right. I'm
Recycled.
just making... Wow, Mercedes is really making a stand.
Well, BMW has plants powered by natural gas. They built a plant on a
Methane
dumpster?
thing? Yeah.
and then it was so they now power that plant.
Everybody's thinking outside the box. I love it.
Not only that, but they say the battery pack is 30% lighter than the Equus.
I mean, I appreciate them looking outside the box, but, I mean, kind
Wait
of looks
for
like
it.
a Porsche.
Well, the Porsche has a drag coefficient of 0.33. This one, 0.17.
So they did Porsche better than Porsche.
They did drag coefficient better than Porsche. Love that drag coefficient, don't you?
Mercedes just loves to drag their balls in front of everybody.
I will have to applaud CNN. They don't always get it right, but this time they actually put the correct car with the correct story. Good job, CNN.
Hang on. I have that
Do we have
button.
applause for them? They got something right. Yeah. Good job, fellas. Good job.
Thank you.
But You know, Mercedes has other problems in this next story.
Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy.
In this next story, Mercedes warns about the potential fire.
Oh.
It is the risk of fire that could not be ruled out.
I guess they have to use the same picture for something.
They used the same, we just applauded you. But it's still Mercedes, so they tried. At least they got the company correct. What do you want, a picture of fire?
Yes!
Because
a picture of fire and brimstone right here.
No, it is fire because of leakage of a coolant pump that could heat up components depending on... They're very German, so it's a possible fire in if certain things happen, it will be a fire. In the GLE, GLS, C-Class, E-Class, S-Class, S-Class, which is a different class. E-Class, Coupe, Convertible, GL, CLS, G-Class, every class.
But it's because of engineers. They just try to cram whatever the fuck they can into that engine, and they don't care where the placement of it is. And when a seal pops, it's, I'm sorry, that seal just burned up your alternator, and that's why your baby died. Shit like that happens.
Some companies are better at it than others.
That is
Korean cars are a little bit easier to get in there and go after it.
Korean cars are like Legos, man. And they're a dream. Well, not a dream. I mean, not a dream.
German cars are a dream.
They are
to drive sometimes. They're fantastic to drive, not to repair.
I mean, personal opinion, American
You don't
cars,
want to repair them after a long... not all.
Not all of them,
Not
but
all of them. That Lincoln
lot of
Aviator 2020, avoid that one like the plague.
Yes.
Cars are like people. It really depends on their past. And, because there's some Lincoln Continentals that are still around from the 80s. I see them every day.
Buick LeSabres.
Yeah, Buick LeSabres, they don't die.
Those Saturns, the fucking the LSs, the LS2s.
Yeah, those Saturns. Saturn is not a company anymore, but those cars are around forever.
When another automotive manufacturer has to take on the burden of their recalls.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, you got to fix my shit, bitch.
Happens with there's still some Suzukis driving around on the road. You'll still see a few of them. I think they have to go to, I want to say Honda dealers.
I thought it was Dodge or something American.
I don't remember.
Reasons.
It was something.
We don't have to remember. One thing we do have to remember, this is a long drawn out goodbye, and it does not matter if you drive a Dodge or a Renault. Nothing rolls without Lugnutz. We'll see you next week, gang. Until then, drive on!
It does change the continent that you'd be driving it on. Not driving no Renault around here.
Oh, yeah, no. Unless you imported it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Luminous Tater, Sean Ennis.
All the bots.
From YouTube.
We're sorry about the pronunciation, Tajiku.
I'm not good at
whatever
names, but I will see
try.
you next week. Drive